Morning and welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries. It is the 30th of September, the last day of September, here with the Skeinz Diaries with Maree, episode 358, I think it is. Is that what I typed in before? How is everybody? I hope everyone is doing really well. Really well. It's been huge. This is going to start ringing in a second. I'm so sorry about that. Nope, stopped. There we go. So busy over the weekend. You guys loved the flight pack promotion that finished yesterday. So thank you to everybody who participated with that. And the team are out there at the moment, which is why my little mate's not there, because my little mate's out the back helping pack and get basically try to get those parcels out as much as we can, as early as we can. Good morning, everybody. Oh, and Wendy, thank you so much for catching the spelling mistake. I have actually fixed it everywhere except Instagram. Instagram gets grumpy, but I've managed to fix it on Facebook, so thanks for that. Yes, I know. Sorry if that's you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to answer your phone call. Anyway, I'll cover that up so we can't hear it. There we go. What was I saying? Yes. Pack promotion. So Heather and Claire are out the back going hammer and tongs. Elisa will be back tomorrow going hammer and tongs. So thank you so much for everyone that participated in that. And the volumes were such that there may be a few delays, but we're working really hard to make sure that that doesn't happen. The nice thing about a pack promotion is pack promotions are much easier to pick, pack and dispatch. So they generally go a lot faster than regular promotions. So hopefully we may only be delayed a day or two until we catch up. So yeah, it was wonderful, and it's such great value, and we're really thrilled to have flight back in stock. The eagle-eyed of you may have noticed that there were 3 colours that weren't available. They will be coming in the next order. The next order has already been done and placed. Fingers crossed, fingers and toes crossed, that will be here before the end of the year, or at worst very early next year, but it has already been sorted. So that is the remainder of the flight restocks, with some pulse restocks as well in the next order. So that is definitely on the way, which is exciting. What else do I have to tell you? Of course, 30th September, last day for Southlander September. Right. So I know most of you are onto it. I know most of you have managed to get in and get your Southlander. Oh, Sabrina's just saying, have you seen this new pattern from Petite Knits Dagmar? Looks like a really good pattern for Southlander. Hey, Sabrina, thank you for the recommendation. And actually, I prepared this earlier. I just got a text from Suyan. And many of you follow the Dragon Knitter, the wonderful Suyan, and look at this. She's just put this up now. This is the Brick Lane sweater by Olga Putano. Now, Olga Putano also did the Herbalist Swancho that I was keen to knit, and I started, and then I frogged it, and I'll probably cycle back round to it. But look at this. I love the colour combination you've done on this, Suyan. It's just, I love this Loganberry is the main colour. I just would never, when I sent the colours up to her, I was thinking, I wonder what she's going to do with this. Because she's got a wonderful eye for colour. And I'm just loving this. And look at that yoke. Isn't that just gorgeous? And these are all using Southlander. So pretty. So what we've got in there, and I'll just look around, and bless her heart, because she's so good, that when we jump round to here, there you go. That's a really good image of all the colours worked together. And there we go. Those are the colours that she's used. So we've got Loganberry, Foxy Red, Gypsy Green, and Goldenrod. And we did send up copper as well. We weren't sure what was going to look best, but definitely the Foxy, you're right, seeing the Foxy Red looks heaps better. It just gave that little extra pop, which is just wonderful. There they all are there. Gorgeous, right? Oh, I just love her work. If you are not following her, so this is on Instagram, the Dragon Knitter, okay? The Dragon Knitter. So that's where you need to follow there. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for posting that. So if you're looking if you've got some Southlander Sport and you're wanting to knit something that's a little bit lighter weight for warmer temperatures where you are, that is just perfect, absolutely perfect. So so it's called Brick Lane Sweater by Olga Putano. So definitely perfect. Look at me rocking the field cardigan today. I'm honestly, and you guys are going to sympathize with this. Menopause is booting me in the bum at the moment. Honestly, the thermostat, the internal thermostat is so broken. One minute I'm freezing cold, the next one I'm freezing hot. I'm cold today, and it's not a cold day here, but I'm cold. I can't keep warm. Anyway, I know. Yeah, joys of getting older, right? Totally booting me in the butt. But I have to admit, it's been nice to be able to wear this. And Peter was in here just before, and he goes, "Oh," he said, "I really like that." He said, "Is that Gaia?" And I was like, "No, it's not Gaia. It's cozy and whisper fine." He was like, so I know, I love fooling him. It doesn't happen very often. He's usually pretty eagle-eyed. Right. September, tomorrow is October. Socktober. We've never done a Socktober. I think every other wool retailer in the world has done a Socktober except us. We've never done it. So we're very late to the Socktober party. So late, so fashionably late. I think that we've spun it all the way round, right? The only reason we're doing Socktober is because we've got some really amazing sock yarns that have all sort of come in at the same time. It's like, stuff it, we're going to do a Socktober because we can. So from tomorrow, it's not quite a week, so it's from tomorrow until Sunday, we have got all opal yarns at 20% off. Now, I've just gone and grabbed 3. We've got some new ranges that have come in. It's all been stocked up. It's the most opal we've ever had, ever, here. And man, are we selling lots of opal at the moment. We're selling heaps of it. You guys are loving it. I actually just grabbed this one when I went out. This is one of the new ranges. It's called Balance. And hello. You know how I like to be color coordinated with my yarn. Look at this. Beautiful. This is so me. I know it's me. I know it's very me. Gorgeous. So this is Balance. Balance is a whole range of very beautiful, restful tones. Of course, I think I told you about these ones last time we were here. These are the Hundavasa collections, and there's 2 of them. Now, this one is slightly different. I grabbed this one because... Why did I grab this one? Because there was a reason why I grabbed that one. Is it because it was a different ply? Have a look, Maree. No, I just grabbed that one because I liked it. Right, so we've got these 2 different Hundavasa collections, and we've got both of them. But see, that one, just each one is taken from one of his paintings, and then the colours are inspired from the painting, which is super clever. And the new one, which is making its way out into the shop now, literally only just went on at the end of this week. I'm just going to hold the poster up because they're all still sitting out in the box, is this one here, Zauberwald, which is all this beautiful fantasy. I love this one. Again, very me colour. Is a fantasy sort of collection, all depicted with different forms of fantasy. Opal yarn, opal yarn is wonderful. I knitted a lot with opal yarns when my kids were little, and I loved knitting with opal for baby garments. And I know some of you will be looking at me going, "Maree, that is weird. Why did you do that?" I did it for 2 reasons. One, the colours were so beautiful and so fun, and they created, like, if you were knitting something like a baby surprise jacket, for example, in that mitered square construction, opal yarns are the freaking noise for that sort of project. If you're knitting, I had a little jacket and pants and boots, which I knitted for my son when he came home, all actually in this natural cream. It was cream alpaca that I did it in. But I then knitted that project in opal because it was all done in garter stitch. Well, opal and garter stitch looks like the freaking noise, because you've got this reversible stitch, which is sort of bumpy and wavy, which sends the colors like fractals and all off in different directions and does like super crazy things with the colors. It looks incredible. So you can have garments of the simplest stitches just be elevated by using the opal yarns, like the pulse, right? So opal, and of course, mostly initially we're all 4-ply yarns or fingering weight yarns. We also do have small ranges of these 6-ply / sport yarn, and also to some of the DK as well, the Frosty Ice and the DK. I think we're on to about our third indent of that. You guys are loving that stuff. So that gives you latitude to be able to play around. If you're a shawl knitter, remember me and my favourites. Actually, I've actually got both of them in here today. So, I mean, I've shown you this. Ooh, this is a single roving. As you can see, no progress has been made. But this is a Niada. I have done one of these in opal because of the way the stitch definition is. It moves and dissipates and does this crazy things with the colour. So if you're wanting to do a shawl in the opal and do crazy things with colour, but it's a really simple stitch pattern. I've done probably 2, maybe 3 hitchhikers. I'm really naughty because I don't post everything on Ravelry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm the worst. Hitchhiker, which is, of course, just a straight garter stitch shawl scarf. Martina beam, as you know, my fave. Simple. Beautiful, lots of colour. Oh, hey, Charles is here. Charles, I mean, what's the garter stitch one that you've got, Charles? I know you've got a really fabulous garter stitch. Actually, I'll pull them up. I'll pull it up, Charles, because he's got some great ones too. Let me just jump in here. Type it. We're going. There we go. Designs by Charles D. Gandy. Yeehaw. Okie dokie. Oh. Portfolio. That's what we want, isn't it, Charles? Oh, yeah, so your slanted lace would look fabulous in opal. And actually, the twice as nice cowl, Charles, that you've just done. Oh, fantastic. That's it, Charles. That's it. Right. Okay. All right. I'm there now, Charles. That's why I've got you here. Because there we go. Designs by Charles. Share on stream. Right. Fantastic. I also think that Raos would work quite well too, Charles. Wouldn't it? Raos, sure. What mind you, I say that. Oh, 4-ply, yeah, that would look awesome because you've done Zabaval. Oh, you've got heaps. Yeah, right then, left. You've got heaps, Charles. Heaps and heaps. Oh, this would look fabulous with all that garter stitch. Oh, that would look amazing. That would look absolutely amazing. Yeah. So if you're thinking, oh, what can I knit? What can I knit? What can I knit? It just looks, something like this Moulin shawl with all that garter stitch, and you see how it's done on these wonderful wedges. And I mean, these would look great, and you can actually do a couple of them and alternate, and you can do some really, really fun stuff. So don't be confined thinking you must do socks in order to do sock yarn. Oh, Christmas is coming up, people. Just saying, getting prepared. Just throwing that out there. I have said the C word, right? And I know it's September, and I usually don't start throwing that C word around until October. But I've said it. I've said it now. I've said it. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. That was the one. Look at that. Brilliant. And you could actually do an opal colour, and you could actually put a solid in between. And if you need a solid, well, we've got our soul. You can put anything in there, any 4-ply solid in there. Yeah, so don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to play around with it. So as I said, opal yarns 20% off starting tomorrow. So don't get too excited. Starting tomorrow until, stop swearing, Margaret said. I know. Christmas. I know, saying it in September, Christmas. But as knitters, we need to be prepared. Yes, until Sunday. So what's that? 6 days? 5 days? 5 days? 6 days? 6 days. It will be on for. So definitely, if you are an opal lover and you're looking, even doing some, dare I say, Christmas gifts, and you're wanting some quick 1-ball wonders or 2-ball. I mean, you can do like a single ball will get you, I mean, obviously, People might actually want to knit socks. I'm not one of them. And I know that Charles is sitting there going, oh, and and Pearl right now is just going, oh, Maree, you're dreadful. I know, I'm shocking, Charles. I'm totally, totally shocking. But you will get a fabulous pair of socks out of one of these. But you can, 2 of these will be the most amazing shawl. 3 of these will probably get you a beautiful little tank top. 4 of these will get you a cardigan. So there you go. It's as simple as that, really. And you can have loads of fun with it, which is good. Oh, actually, Charles, while I've got you here, is it raining where you are? Because it's not too... because I had the most dreadful hurricanes, they call them up there, neighbouring. Well, yeah, you're neighbouring South Carolina, aren't you? But hopefully you didn't get too wet, darling, and washed away by the stream there. It's been horrible. Yeah. I've got a friend in Tennessee, and it looks horrific. Absolutely horrific. Sorry, going off on tangent here. So Opal, that's what's happening this week. Now, you may have also seen the little teas that I put up. I know, teasing. Those are the new Pepon. So Pepon has come out also. It's a new range that we've not done a huge amount, but we did do this range with our supplier. So New Zealand Merino. It is a sock yarn with nylon, and it feels fantastic. Like, we're so happy with it. So happy with it. It feels awesome. They're all hand dyed. There are 5 colours, and there are 5 Thursdays in October. So every Thursday we're going to bring you a new Pepon shade, and we're really excited about them. So there are 5 of them. One will be coming out every Thursday. There are not massive amounts of each one, but if you fancy doing something, and I've got one of them sitting here, and I'm so desperate to show you, but Kelia will kill me. I've got the one for not this week, next week, sitting here. I just love all of them. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they will be affordable, which is what we love. Because let's face it, it's cost of living crisis going on. We need to actually make knitting. We need to keep you knitting, and to be able to afford to keep knitting. So we are thrilled with this. We've been working with our team up in Shenzhen on this. They have been amazing, and we've got a really great relationship with them. And they've come up with this concept for us and said, look, we've got this local artists that can do these, and we're thrilled. And if you guys love them, we will do more of them, and we will bring more of them out, because what we've seen so far is we're just blown away. Absolutely blown away. So we're utterly delighted. Oh my gosh, Charles was just saying, had no power for 28 hours, no real damage here, but some local roads completely washed out as some mountain communities are gone. Yeah, I saw that yesterday, Charles, like completely gone, or totally isolated and cut off, because all the roads around them have been washed away. And that is certainly, for if anyone is listening from that part of the world, so from Western North Carolina or Tennessee, our hearts go out from here, because we so know what that's like. We had some of our little communities here were cut off for months as well, with roads gone and washed away, and it is heartbreaking, truly, truly heartbreaking. So we wish you all the best on your road to recovery, because it will take a while. Yeah, and they were 400 to 500 miles from the sea. Exactly. That's why it's so unusual, because it was so far inland. Whereas, we're on the coast here, so we tend to cop it a little bit more. Right, what else? Progress on my project. On my project. So I think I told you the other day that, so I'm a bit naughty. Have I done anything on the Melody Tealy mohair? No, is the short answer to that. I haven't been in the right headspace, if I'm brutally honest. And when you're doing something like that, and you're having to write these things down and make sure it comes out for you guys, and I have actually written oh gosh, what's happened here? Cat, that's what's happened. And I just have not been in the right headspace to do that. So I have refrained from doing it, because if I do it, what will then happen is I will make a mistake, and then I will get really annoyed with it and toss it in the corner, or do something egregious. So I have left it sitting there because I need to give myself some time to quietly sit there and just nut the things out that I need to nut out, which won't be long, but it just, as I said, it's not been there. So then I told you that I cast on something else. So I actually got the label this time, which is this. Some of you guys may have this, the Bluebell, which we had in the epic sale 3 epic sales ago, I think. And I found it. So, of course, it's sequins. It's got sparkly bits. Being the magpie that I am. These sparkly bits. So I had more of this than I realised I had. So I pulled it out, and then I think I told you I cast it on. I did some knit maths, looked at the knit maths, and I thought, yeah. And I'd done a swatch to get the knit maths. Worked very, very hard not to Mobius it, and of course I created a Mobius, and I realised about this far along that it was definitely a Mobius. So that was last Tuesday, and I was in another Zoom meeting, and I'm ripping this out during the Zoom meeting, and I had to turn it off because I was very grumpy. Anyway, once I pulled the needle out and then I could actually see how big it was, I was like, yeah, no, that knit mess wasn't right. So I've re-jiggy-jigged it and recast it back on, and I've just been knitting with it, and that's it there. There it is. So this I'm much happier with. So by the time that opens out, that will be about bang on. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Yeah. And so this is just going to be just a really simple throw over essentially for the summer, for dresses or tops that you've got. Sometimes you just need to throw an extra layer over at the end of the day. So that's what this is going to be. Part of the reason I've done this is that because this should work with our Whisper Fine. So I'm doing that with this. It should work with a Whisper Fine, or at least, because I'm doing this as on a 5mm needle. I want to see what it would look like with Whisper Fine, but also potentially Whisper Fine with the Pearl Luster. And of course, we've got new colours coming. So I'm sort of kind of doing so. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, you can see the sequins. You can see the sequins. Anyway, and the only reason I'm doing this is just Sock and Stitch going round and round and round and round and round and round and round until I need to get to separate. Until I have to separate for the arms and body. But because I'm literally just doing this as a total drop stroke, there's no sleeve shaping. It's just up, separate. And the only little cunning thing I think I'm going to do is I am going to put a little bit of cunning shoulder shaping at this stage. You know me, plan could change. That's what I'm thinking. And that's it. That is literally it. So that's what I'm working on at the minute as well. But I'm loving the fuzz. I'm all about the fuzz at the moment. Totally about the fuzz. Now, did I say, Opal looks amazing with cream or neutral mohair, Anna was saying. Great idea, yes. And the Pearl, I think it's just called Pearl, which is the one I used in this, would look brilliant in that. So good. So good. So that's what's going on for Sotober. So make sure you have a look at, keep an eye out in your inboxes. I think I figured out the inbox issue that created with the new mail system. I'm getting better at it. I'm practicing madly. And I think I figured out what I did. It was a me thing, because it's all different out. It's like driving a new car, when you go from Japanese to European, and things are on the other side and things are in different places, and you've got to unclick or re-click boxes and all that kind of stuff. So I figured that out now. So hopefully that should create no more issues for everybody. And then, so keep an eye out. So as I said, the Papillons are going to come out every Thursday. So I'll talk to you on Thursday about the Papillon that will be coming out. And there will be a series of Socktobery promotions just littered through, but we're kicking off with a full 6 days of Opal, 20% off all Opal. And then, so just keep an eye out. And generally on a Thursday, I'll let you know if there's something else rocking and rolling along for Sotober. Just have a bit of fun. Oh, and if you're in the speakeasy, Skeinz Socktober is going to be your new hoofer. So I'll probably put that up today. So don't panic if you see it in there today. And I'll draw the winners on Thursday. That's the plan. And then this afternoon, so I'm doing all of this now because then this afternoon I'm copywriting for the new website. That's what I'll be spending all afternoon doing. That's rocketing along as well. It's all go here. All go. Anyway, I've talked heaps today. I don't know why. It's all good. All right, you guys take care and I'll see you Thursday with a new Pepon.